Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Grand Cat, and this is now activated, so this is what we've been waiting for to deal the maximum amount of damage to big old Kofi here. So we know the last one is going to be up arrows. So we're just going to stick with that because we want the left and right arrows for the next one. And we have the big damage going. It's just going to have to be that one, unfortunately, because we need to keep the up arrows, of course. Wasn't perfect, but we got 22,000 damage there, which is pretty cool. It does help towards getting the event card. Now we're just going to try and do this quickly. We're going to buy 5 bouts as well, just so that we can use these. So the first one is probably right arrow, yep, there we go. So we've got 3 of the right arrows. We're going to keep the 2 down arrows because we know the next one's going to be up and down arrow. Again, we're only getting 3. I would like to see what a 4 of would do. It's almost as if it's designed just to antagonize me. But you can see that we are running through this event very quickly now with the final part of the end here. So we're just going to fill all so we can get through these parts very, very quickly and use up all the rest of our giant finishers. So it's right and then left. In that case, we will use the up arrow as well. That's pretty annoying, but we're just going to do that. And hopefully we get an A up or down arrow from these last two. That's perfect. So there we go, that's what we wanted to see. That's where the big damage is going to come in. It wasn't even that massive. It was only 14,000. But we are getting ever closer to that big old KO Kevin Owens. So we know the next one is going to be up arrow, so we can use this. That's what it has to be, just the 3 of them. There we go, that plus 300% damage is where the big attacks are going to come in. If we could get that off multiple times, we'd be doing huge amounts of damage. You can see that I'm not wasting time getting the picks, I'm just jumping right back in every single time. So this is our last giant finisher that we have. Yeah, we're going to use one of these. Now we want to see 4 down arrows if we can. That isn't even close. We're just going to use the 2, just to get the most that we can get from the left and right arrows. That is perfect. This one does more. There we go, 26,000. So we are really close. How much is it? For 5 is 100? Okay, we're going to take it. Because if we do, then we should get Kevin Owens in this very video. Now, I'm not going to buy the other ones, only the extra damage. Oh my goodness, there we go. We've got the 4 of. That's already 12,000. We got a second 4 of. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be another 14,000. We only have the 2 of them, but it's still going to be decent. There we go, 33,000 damage. Oh, we're only 5,000 away from getting that Kevin Owens, so we are going to do it in this video. I mean, you guys will already be aware because you guys also have seen the thumbnail, and you'll know the name of the video. Okay, I was just seeing if you could do it more than once, but no, it is absolutely not the case. Oh, that sucks. Left arrow, please. That's what I wanted. We'll go for that one. And now it's going to be the up and down arrows. So we're going to hope to see a lot of yellow cards here. We got 2 of them. Good, just go ahead and do that. But we have got over the 5,000, got 18,000. So that means that we should have our big old... There he is done. There is the big old KO Kevin Owens himself, the prize fighter himself. You know what, we're going to screenshot that because I never know what I'm going to use for the thumbnail. I like having options. And we still have this. We still have 3 of our giants. So there we go. On the heroic side, the Tundra card is Santos Escobar, the Crucible is Randy Orton, and of course the heroic upgrade is right there. So it's 1.28 million, 1.455 million, and 1.746 million that you need respectively. You know what, I'm just going to, against my better judgment, just buy another 5 bouts. We're just going to play these 5 bouts here, or at least 3 of them, and use the giant finishers. Just to give us an extra little bit of boost into the heroic side. Just going to try and use everything to deal as much damage as possible. Left arrow is good. With this one we're just going to do the 2 of them because we know that the last one is going to be up and down arrows. We just need to see one more yellow. Oh, didn't get it. We'll do that one. $16,000. So it isn't that far away from the Randy Orton. So when you get the opportunity to use the giant boosts, you want to do it as quickly as possible because everyone else will also be taking advantage of it. So that's why we're just jumping right in with these. Just going to stick with 2 of them. That's what we like to see. The maximum amount of damage. And we're only about 180,000 away from getting Randy Orton already, which is fairly good. That's pretty good opening. I'm going to do the 4 of them anyway, just in case the next one is up arrow. Which it was. I'm just going to do the 2 of them, so that we have at least 3 of the blue arrows. There we go, we've got all 4. Brings up to 23,000. And there we go. So let's just go ahead and do the last 2 without using the giant finisher, just to show you what that looks like. You need to clear some of these bouts. In fact, since it doesn't matter either way, let's go ahead and train up our Kevin Owens first of all. So of course we're going to lock that down, and as any of you know, the image that I like to use for Kevin Owens is this one, which I believe is from Season 2, where he's holding the Universal title. That is, I think, the best one to go with. And we're just going to use all these cards here to train up our big old Kevin Owens. I think he's going to become pretty massive pretty quickly. Let's go into the draft board, get some more picks. I'm also very, very close to proing our 2 Premium Live event Ilya Dragunovs. That is the NXT deadlines that are in the Superstore right now. I have them both at level 100, but I haven't got their 100 matches on them just yet. So I don't think we're going to be able to get Kevin Owens all the way up to level 100 here, but we can see how far we can get him up, how close we can get him to his maximum level. That's him on level 44. We have 16 more picks to do. Oh, we've got a giant finisher. That's very cool, actually. We will use that. Assuming that the Kofi Kingston isn't defeated by the time we get back to him. So there we are, Kevin Owens is up on level 49. But let's jump back into Giants Unleashed very quickly to make sure that we can actually use that giant finisher. And we're just going to use this one as well. So we know that the final one is going to be the right arrow. Now that's a difficult situation because we know that the next one's going to be the up and down arrows. But I'm going to use them anyway. We're going to keep the right arrow for the final one. That is all we can do there. And see how much we can do with at least our 3 right arrows. We can get a 4th right arrow, that'd be fantastic. Nope, only 3. 934 is more than 909, so we shall go for the toughness of the Chad Gable instead. Guess there's another 16,000. Try and do this as quickly as possible. And let's jump back to Kevin Owens. We'll just use all of this to level him up. And brings him up to level 61. Now let's see, whereabouts is our Kevin Owens on our board? So at level 61, he is still currently weaker than our Oro Mensa, that is not a pro. You can see there, the Hulk Hogan is actually stronger than our Pro Crucible Iron Sheik. which is very, very fitting because he won the title off of Iron Sheik. And our Ilya Dragunovs, you can see there, level 100 with 89 matches and 86 matches, is stronger than the Pro Crucible American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, but just weaker than the Fortified 1 Hulk Hogan. Of course, our Battle Pass Kurt Angle, which is Tundra as well, is actually stronger than our Fortified 2 Chad Gable, which is absolutely crazy. So, let's do this one last Giants match, and then that shall be it for this little video. So we're not going to use anything here, we're just going to play it as it is. We've got a little boost, we've got our Kevin Owens, and I shall now begin the process of training that up and seeing whereabouts he sits in the pantheon of the cards. We'll go with Kurt Angle. So there we go. So we're dealing at least, well, on the average of about 10,000 per regular match without the Giants finisher. But the Giants finisher does, of course, give you practically triple the amount that you would have otherwise. And there we go, we're going to use this to train up our big old Kevin Owens as well. So he's just going to trainable. And there we go, folks. So, many people have been asking what's the easiest way to train up cards, and literally I have just been playing Wild. That's literally all I'm doing, just getting the two of these. Now, I think the Blair Davenport is technically better than the Ilya Dragunov. The Ilya Dragunov is going to be a stronger card, of course, but getting the Tundra females is going to be a lot harder. However, I really like Ilya Dragunov. I think he's a fantastic wrestler and I'm a big fan, and I don't really know that much about Blair Davenport, and in the end, the reason that I play Supercard is because I enjoy wrestling, not because I enjoy stats, and that is what made me make the decision to go for Ilya instead. But the decision is entirely up to you. There is no correct, there's no wrong decisions in these matters, in these plans of things. Of course, we're going to be getting Kevin Owens, we're going to be getting the Kevin Owens Pro. We shall be trying to get a double heroic of that Kevin Owens as well. So last thing, I just want to give a big shout out to the entire Grand Cat Grand Fleet audience. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. Whatever it is that you celebrate, whether you're celebrating Christmas or any of the other festive holidays that happen around this time of year, and all the other different festivals and religions, it is all good, you know. I hope you're all having a really wonderful time. That is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.